Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video, obviously because this is the beginning of a new video. Today I have a first impressions video. This is not sponsored, but I did get these in PR from Decay Cosmetics, and it is their Stay Naked Hydromanic Tinted Glow Hydrator. So I have 4 shades. Let's find our perfect match and do a first impressions on it. It's been a really long time since I did a first impressions, and I have oily skin. So since this is really hydrating, I'm excited to try it. To be honest, my skin is not super oily now. It's kind of like normal after pregnancy. So I'm excited to try it. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm so dumb. This is actually a hydrating long wearing foundation infused with kombucha filtrate and marula oil for 30% more hydrated skin, media coverage, and a glowing finish. So I'm definitely all for glowy finishes now. I love how a radiant finish looks on the skin, so I'm excited to try that. It says medium coverage, but hopefully it's buildable because I do like full coverage just because of my pigmentation. And yeah, so far sounds good. I don't know why I thought it was a tinted moisturizer. It didn't say anything to do with tint. Oh, it's a tinted glow. Maybe I meant that the glow was tinted. So let's go through the 4 shades and pick our perfect match, shall we? Okay guys, so here are the 4 shades we have. The packaging is beautiful. The blue goes with the name really well, and the gold and just the foundation shade showing through and stuff. I love the packaging. Super duper nice, and I like that it's kind of this squeezy tube kind of thing. It's really interesting for a foundation. I haven't used one like that in a long time. The last one I used like that was like a Rimmel one, I think. So yeah, I have the shades 6, 7. Oh, I lied. I have the shades 60, 70, 80, and 81. Straight off the bat, when I look at these shades, I'm pretty sure 80 is going to be my shade, maybe even 70 because it's my winter shade. But let's just watch all of them and see, just so you guys can get an idea of how the shades look as well. So I know 1000% 60 is not going to be my shade. This one is just like a, I'm going to do it over here because I don't have it in my color. This one is just like a tan shade, I would say. There we go. As you can see, they're very light. All these shades look pretty warm, which I am a fan of. Maybe this one has like a little bit of a pink to it. So that is 60. Let's try it on 70. I love how warm these shades look. To be honest, the one I just tried does have a little bit of a pink tone. So this is 70. This is a beautiful color. Again, just a little bit light for me. The coverage looks pretty good. I could definitely see the glowiness even with just like a swatch. And this is 80, so I definitely think 80 is going to be my color, but let's see. Yeah, once I blend it out, 80 will definitely be my color. Obviously my neck is much darker than the rest of my body, my face and my neck, so I mean my face and my chest, so I usually just have to blend it all out. And then we have 81. Now this one's a little bit darker. But for my summer tone, this one, actually that one matches me really well. Maybe 81 is my shade. I'm definitely confused between 80 and 81. I think I want to go with 80 just because I can see this one is slightly getting darker now. Yeah. But it's so good though, you can barely see it on my skin. Let me try a little bit more of that shade actually. I'll be blending both of them out. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, now when I blend it out, I definitely think this one's like better than this one. So it's a little tiny bit dark for me. I'm sorry if you guys heard this like weird sound in the back. I realized Vivi was cooking and the sound would be heard on the camera after. So I had to stop until he was done. So now I am back. I just realized I have makeup right here. Just here in a box. Oh well. As I was saying, since this is more of a hydrating foundation, I want to use more mattifying primer, so I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This one, not the liquid so one. I'm just putting this everywhere. Really focuses on my smile lines. This helps with my smile lines so much. Like, this is like one of the #1 products that help with my smile line. I'm not even kidding you guys. So now we're gonna color correct. I always color correct no matter what foundation I wear, so I want to be fair to this foundation as well. So I'm gonna go ahead with Lift Tinted Rise and just put it on my smile line. Just go ahead and apply it, of course, under my eyes as well. Now that I did that, I'm gonna go a little bit with 80 and just put that right on the back of my hand, and take a beauty blender, and then let's go ahead and apply it. So straight off the bat, it feels very hydrating, like very, very, very hydrating. I'm happy I went with 80 because I felt like the other one would have been definitely too dark. The coverage is actually really nice, so I'm just gonna keep applying. Okay guys, so I just did half the face. I definitely feel like I need to build up just like a little bit right around here because you can still see my pigmentation. Oh, I just put the wrong shade. And also around my mouth just a tiny bit, you can see the pigmentation. It's not too much, but I definitely want to build it up just a little bit. For anyone who doesn't have so much pigmentation, I think like one coat of this is going to be more than enough. Like, it does have really good coverage, but as always, even with full coverage foundations, I always go in and out a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I'm really happy with the color. I think the color looks really nice, and I love how warm it is. I hope this was on focus. Here. So I love how warm it is. You guys know I love myself a warm foundation. So far so good. This is obviously without the foundation, and this is with. So now all I'm going to do is go ahead and let's put on the other side as well. It blends out very, very easily. It's not one of those foundations where you put and then you have to work a lot to blend it out, which is also very nice. It feels super hydrating on the skin. Like, it doesn't have that dry feeling or anything like that. You know what? I think I can even just take it like this. Yeah, I could definitely just do this and blend it out. Okay guys, so I just did the same amount of coats on this side as well. So far I really like it. I definitely think it looks a little bit warm, but it's like kind of like a nice warm. I enjoy this tone. That being said, next we're going to put some powder on top just to make sure it sits in place. And for that, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, powder foundation, sorry. So this is like the normal one, the Stay Naked line, not this like the normal Stay Naked one. Where is it? This one right here. I love this. Is weightless liquid foundation, is one of my favorites. So I was super excited to try this foundation that we're trying today. So this powder is from that line as well, one of my go-tos. And we're just gonna take it and just put it all over. This is in the shade 70 WO, and this will kind of bring down that super warm tone to it, make it look a little bit more like my skin tone, and really set the powder in place as well. You don't have to set this in place, especially if you want it to remain looking glowy, but you can obviously use like a hydrating powder as well to like kind of maintain that some of that glow. But I wanted to make sure I put this because again, I am pretty oily. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and do the rest of my eyes, like my complexion, and I'll come back and I will give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I am back. I just did the rest of my complexion. I just did something really quick because I do want to focus on the foundation. I know you guys are going to have lots of questions on what is on my lip. So where is it? It is actually Smashbox. They're liquid lipsticks in the shade Slay Tan. One of my favorite nudes. It's so beautiful, as you guys can see. It's like a perfect nude for my skin tone, and I just have it lined with MAC Chestnut. So yeah, I love this nude so much. I have to get a new one because that one's completely done. But let's talk about the foundation. So again, the shade that I did use is 80, and I personally think that it works really well with my skin tone. I love how warm it makes me look. That being said, I feel like it definitely is very true to its name, saying that it's hydrating. It's super hydrating and lightweight on my skin. It literally feels like I'm not wearing anything on my skin, which is amazing. So far, like overall, I think this foundation is amazing. The only thing is, it would not be a foundation that I would reach for like an event. It's more so a foundation that I would wear on like an everyday basis or something quick, because first of all quick because it blends out so easy, which I love. But the reason I say I wouldn't wear it to an event is because it's not like super full coverage, which is fair because the foundation does say it's medium coverage. You can build it up, but only to a certain extent. I would say you could build it up, because like I could still see like just a little bit of my pigmentation, and even like a little bit of my pigmentation around my mouth coming through. Very little bit. That's also me being really picky because I'm so used to wearing like super full coverage. So I really do like how this makes my skin look, because it just kind of looks like my skin but better. So that is like the only thing that I would say that I don't absolutely love about it, but I don't mind it because it's not like the foundation said it's full coverage and it's not. It said it's medium coverage, and it's definitely true. So I think it's definitely true to everything it said, and honestly I will definitely be reaching for this more often. I really enjoyed it. My favorite part is definitely how easily it blended out, and even though it's a hydrating foundation, my beauty blender didn't absorb a lot of it, which is amazing because I'm not wasting so much product. I also love the packaging. I love the squeezy tube thing. It was really easy to get the product out, and even when it's done it'll be easy to cut and just like take the excess out versus a bottle. So I also really love that about it. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My makeup look is honestly just something super duper basic, but I will see you guys in another video this week, probably most likely a vlog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the love on my last vlog, by the way, and I totally forgot to say this, but happy new year to you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys like this video, want to see more first impressions and stuff like that, please make sure to click that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.